How to get rid of brain fog, okay, and become laser focused. Guys, before I get into it, go check out my paid school community, Leverage Academy. Okay, link is in the bio. And also, I want to shout out to our sponsor, Credzly.com, for credit building and credit monitoring services. All right, let's get straight to it. So, I have been doing this myself recently, and I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I have never felt this sharp and focused and productive, to be honest with you. I've been going crazy, okay? Because also there's not that much time left in the new year, or sorry, till New Year's, and I'm trying my best to get as many things as I can done this year, and I'm also trying to get a head start. I am getting a head start for next year as well. So these are some of the tricks and tips and advice and hacks I can give you that's been helping a lot for myself. And yeah, so let's get into it. So your brain fog. Your brain isn't broken, okay? Your habits are just not really helping your brain focus. So this is huge, okay? And if you don't believe me, go do your own research. But zone 1 and zone 2 cardio, 1 hour a day. So I have been doing, as soon as I wake up, I have my pre-workout already mixed, I got my clothes laid out, and I do 1 hour of zone 1 or zone 2 cardio, okay, every single morning. And I promise you, the feeling is so great. And you would think that you would be tired throughout the day, but I promise you, you get this like level of energy that you've never felt if you haven't done this before, to be honest. And yeah, and it's also helping me with like my weight loss goal as well. So it's like a win-win, you know what I mean? I got less brain fog. I'm able to focus more. I'm able to make better decisions too. And I chat GPT'd it, like am I just tripping or what? But it confirmed everything that I was thinking. It like lowers your serotonin, or sorry, it lowers your cortisol and it helps with your serotonin and it gives you dopamine, and it's just all in all, go look it up. Okay, ask ChatGPT or Google, whatever. And yeah, I'm telling you right now, an hour of zone 1 or zone 2 cardio a day. By the way, zone 1 and zone 2 is just like lighter, steady state cardio, right? So like, I'll go on the stairmaster or I'll do walking incline, but I won't go too hard or anything like that. So that's the first tip: an hour of cardio every day, zone 1 or zone 2. The next tip: prep the night before. Like I just said, I have my pre workout ready to go. It's already, in the shaker cup. It's in my bathroom. I wake up, go to the bathroom, boom, take my weight, and then I take my pre workout. I already have my clothes laid out as well. Excuse me. So, and that's not it, to be honest. I also have like to do lists and stuff like that. I always have all my stuff ready to go, all my bags packed or whatever. If I need to go to the office and work or whatever I might be doing that day, I'll have all of my equipment ready. I have everything written down that I need to get done. I have my clothes laid out. I have my pre workout laid out. Just everything is prepared the day before. And it just makes it so much more effortless the next day, and also it lowers like the decision fatigue and stuff, right? So too much decision fatigue is not good, because then what's going to end up happening is you're just going to kind of throw in the towel and be like, you know what, I'm just going to chill out, get some fast food, Uber Eats, whatever, put on some Netflix. I'm not doing none today. So don't fall for that. Even as far as food and stuff, if you don't eat out, like I always put out meat the night before to thaw, whatever. So then that way my wife knows to cook that. And then, I've actually been, this is one of the things I'm going to talk about. So let me not jump into it. Well, I'll get there when I get there. But the next thing I want to talk about is fasting in the morning, okay? So I actually have been doing OMAD, one meal a day, and it's been helping me a lot with my productivity, with my focus, and with my fat loss goal. So that being said, fasting. Now I know some of you guys aren't going to be down to do one meal a day. It might be too extreme for you, but at least skip breakfast. Okay, like there's no reason really to be eating breakfast. Like you're probably not a bodybuilder. You see what I'm saying? And if you're watching my content, you're probably trying to better yourself, do more self improvement type stuff, make more money, get into real estate, right? Business, get a better job, maybe, whatever it might be. And yeah, you don't need breakfast. Okay, it's a complete scam. So definitely go ahead and try fasting. And I would say work your way up. Start by skipping breakfast and then just like push it back an hour every couple days, whatever, until you get like me where you're doing one meal a day. And yeah, it just keeps me sharp. I don't get like the itis, right? I don't get to when I eat whatever, I get tired. And this way I don't have that post food itis type of feeling. I just literally knock everything out and then I eat. I save that for later in the day. All right. And then yeah, next point, stop sugar and daily carbs. So, this week I have lost, let's see, I have it written down. I've lost already like 6 pounds this week. And you're probably like, whoa, 6 pounds. Most of it's water weight. I finally locked in for real, and I've been doing the hour of cardio a day. And also, the other thing is that each day when I actually break my fast, oh, and I'm fasting too, the whole one meal a day, that helps big time. But in tracking with ChatGPT and MyFitnessPal, but my meal has been pretty consistent. Literally, the night before, I'll pick a protein source from like the freezer. We have a bunch of meat in the freezer, and I'll just pick out like steak or chicken or whatever, and I'll take it out. And that my wife knows, okay, that's what he's gonna eat tomorrow, so it's like out to thaw. And then the day of, she'll cook it all, prep it up, whatever, and like she'll just grill it and season and grill it. And then along with that, I'll eat 6 scrambled eggs with sugar-free ketchup on it, and then whatever with the meat, if it's like beef or whatever, steak, chicken, like I'll put like sugar-free barbecue sauce or something on it, and then I'll have some cheese, I'll have some protein powder, protein shake, and then pistachios if I'm feeling it. And yeah, like to be honest with you, very low carb, very low sugar, and it's been helping me so much to lose fat and to stay focused and not to have brain fog. Like you clearly feel it. It's crazy. You know what I mean? So yeah, give it a try. Okay, just give it a try. Don't like and do some research too. I'm not out here trying to lead you astray. So do your research and give it a try. All right, the next tip I'm going to give you is put your phone on do not disturb. I do that, so I put do not disturb and I silence all my notifications. Go on your phone settings and silence all the notifications. And as far as do not disturb goes, like I'll literally only allow a couple people to be able to get through the do not disturb. But I'm not going to lie to you, I've been keeping my do not disturb on for like days at a time straight, and I don't care. Okay, at the end of the day, if you're that important, I'll put you as one of the people to get through to me. But I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm not out here taking calls. I'm getting stuff done. It is what it is. The other thing I was gonna say is not everyone has a place to study, especially in their house, whatever. Maybe you have kids, or maybe you have siblings, maybe you have this, maybe you have that, right? Well, then I would say a hack is to use study rooms, right? There's probably a library or something that you can go to. I wouldn't really recommend coffee shops or anything like that, or maybe like, for example, like I go to Lifetime, right? And they have like cafes and stuff in there. It depends. If you're at a diamond location, right, and they have like the multiple floors and stuff, and you can kind of find like a corner somewhere. You don't want anything where there's like music playing, TV's super loud, and people walking past constantly. Like you're gonna end up like looking at people, whatnot, people watching. No, get like a actual proper study room at a library or something. Okay, it's gonna help you way more than going to like coffee shop or whatever. So that's a hack right there. Or if you can, in your house, make a study area, basically, right, where like you could kind of lock yourself in, whatever, and seclude yourself from your family or whatever's going on, right? But yeah, if you can't do that, then go find a study room at a library. Nothing wrong with it. Uh, this one I already said, but write your tasks down. Okay, this is huge. There's so many people, man, like that. It's so crazy how unprofessional people are where they don't write their tasks down. Like I don't get it. How are you grown? And at the end of the day, I think so much about different things and I have so many things going on that like I know if I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget or it's gonna like prolong, and it's just gonna drag out. So with me, I write everything down, man. I have different types of to-do lists, different task lists and stuff like that, professional, unprofessional, whatever, family stuff, personal stuff, whatever it might be. I have it all written down and I don't miss. So write it down. All right, the last tip here is get ChatGPT, the premium version, stop being cheap, and use it like it's your assistant, guys. Come on. All right, so yeah. that's all the tips that I have. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and go check out my paid school community, okay? And also check out Credzly.com, our sponsor for credit monitoring and credit building services. Thanks.